Yo, what's good, my fellow lovers, and welcome back to F1 23 Breaking Point, Part 9. Before we start the video, I just want to say I am really sorry for not uploading as much on the weekend. The thing is, I've been really sick. I still am a little bit of sick, but I'm not that sick to record videos. I'm just here to give a quick warning that throughout the video there will be a lot of disgusting sounds like heavy breathing and me blowing out my nose because I am still a little bit sick. So I would just advise you to click off the video so you won't get disgusted. But anyways, let's get into the video. Alright everyone, we're here in the game. I'm not gonna really just talk about much because you know I'm really sick and I don't really have that much energy to talk. So let's just get into the next chapter.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. You know, blamed it on a comms fate.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
The the Imola Grand Prix with two races in as many years with two races in as many years now impacted by by communication issue involving Devon. Coresport management have started to ask questions as the grid heads to Imola. Casper looks for a clear clarity from his driver. So what I'm guessing is like, so if you don't remember, in the Hungarian GP, I believe it was in part 3. You know, Devin Butler deny refused to let Aiden pass, and he blamed it on a comms issue. But what's that I forgot that other guy's name. He's he claimed that it was a comms issue, but then he said that it wasn't a comms issue. So I'm confused. Was it a comms issue or wasn't? And we also know that Devin has this problem with his hearing. He like hears ringing and just can't just he has yeah, like a hearing issue. Like he hears ringing and like I'm pretty sure he's going deaf. I'm pretty sure it's just he's probably like unhealthy or something. But anyway, let's just get into the Imola Grand Prix.
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
Ah, there he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the Paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
Alright, that was not smart at all, considering he has that hearing issue. You should have, seen the doctors now instead of later. There will 100%, be another misinformation in the race, but, yeah, anyways, let's see the news. The home of Ferrari, I'm not really gonna read much. Anyways, I'm just looking here on what we have. Anyways, let's just, get in. Alright, mid-race. Feeling the pressure mount, Devon hopes a strong performance will divert the team's attention from any, concerns about his health. Well, the team aren't gonna ignore, his health, obviously we'll never ignore it until he gets that treated.
Devon, is everything all right?
Fine. Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
He is not fine.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 0.2 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. Okay, push, gap to the car behind, 5.9 seconds. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.2 seconds.
What the hell? It's happening.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
I just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
I'm done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay. It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, so. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
How did you feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
The Butler Estate UK. Sorry, that was just my sickness. Chapter 10. With Devon's sudden retirement, the team at Consport are forced to scramble in the attempt to find a driver who can replace his performance on track.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
So, given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Connorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop! The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, Davidoff. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Connorsport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her, hmm? Forget legacy. Oh, you'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. Come on, you know she deserves it.
The daughter, who took her mother's name to spite me. Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
Spanish Grand Prix several weeks later. F1 the calendar waits for no one, while Casper and Andrea work to secure a permanent replacement for Devon. The team must turn its attention to the Spanish Grand Prix. Alright, so they're trying to find a driver. What really happened to Devon? He obviously fucked up.
Andrea?
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Of course not. It's a delicate situation. I'm sure she has an idea, but... look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially life-changing for her. And the whole family situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Connorsport.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, I'll call you as soon as I know.
Yeah, so I guess they're trying to get Callie Mia to be in Connorsport, which if they successfully do sign her, she will be the first, hold up. I'm sorry, my F1 knowledge is, I don't know how many women actually enter, like, motorsports or F1. I believe there is one woman in history that, drove in F1. But, I guess Callie Mia would be another one. We're thinking of you, Devon. Rest up and be well. Oof, I know that he doesn't mean that. He does not mean that. I know Aiden is happy that he's gone. So now that he doesn't have an arrogant piece of shit of a teammate. I mean, even in the interview, he still believes that he's the best, and he was the best in the team. Sure, he did get a P5 in Bahrain, but I mean, if he could just tell them about his hearing issue, maybe he would still be here. But anyways, I'm glad that he's gone. Anyways, I'm just gonna check up on emails. Sorry for my burping. It's just before the video I ate, so you know, I'm just. Alright, so we got Zoe Ackerman. I don't know who that is. Cali Maya, I've heard on over. I'll head on over. So yeah. Right now we're in Barcelona. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this chapter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.